You asked for it. Here it is. It's a podcast from Apathetic Enthusiasm.
I can never remember what he says. You asked for it. Here it is. That's so simple.
You asked for it. Here it is.
Here it is.
Nobody asked for it.
Here we asked for it.
But here it is.
And here we are.
It's a podcast.
It's Our Real Relationships.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So much energy in the room today. You can feel it. You can feel all the energy.
Did I sound like I'm falling asleep?
It sounds like we're having a grand old time.
Tired.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Welcome back, Chelsea.
Thanks.
You know, when people go on vacation, they usually come back and they're like, so refreshed. I'm ready to start the week and my life anew.
Yeah.
And you're exactly like that.
Then usually people are like, I wish I never came home. But I'm like, oh, it's good to be home.
Yeah.
Even though we were on vacation, it was kind of there were highs and lows, I'll say.
Yeah. Yeah.
There were a lot of great parts.
Which is a Kurosawa film, I believe. High and Low.
I think it is high. I think right.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, and we're a movie podcast, so it makes sense that we periodically throw in
some movie information. Yeah,
this is Our Real Relationships.
Yeah.
I am Brandon.
I'm Chelsea.
And this is a podcast where we talk to each other about the movies that make our lives and make our relationships and make all the
special moments.
Real is spelled REEL because it's a movie podcast.
But if you're here, you know that already.
You know that already because you're screaming into the void right now in your car or on the train, and you're saying, "I fucking know that."
Don't scream into the void on the train. We're not responsible for anybody who gets arrested if they scream on a train.
Yeah, no, that's a different movie. Screams on a train.
Strangers on a train.
Yeah, or snakes on a plane.
Oh.
Yeah, it could be either one. But yeah, how are you doing, Chelsea? We went on vacation together.
We did. We went to Hawaii, the three of us and our teen boy.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's Kauai, Oahu.
Beautiful.
Beautiful
Obviously,
places.
like duh.
Yeah.
Duh.
I envy anybody who lives on those islands. Actually, I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if I envy them, but it's not a place that I would want to live forever and ever and ever.
Especially not Oahu.
Well, when we lived in Hawaii before, when we were stationed on Oahu, we didn't go see a lot of the sights and do a lot of the touristy things. So probably if we had continued to live there, we still wouldn't have gone anywhere.
Yeah,
we kind of get settled into wherever we are.
That's true. Yeah.
We don't go see the sights until we move away from the place.
Yeah. Or like as we're moving, we're like, okay, let's go ahead and experience all of this before we leave. We did that in Florida too.
That's not stressful at
all. We went to a Universal. We went to Disney. We went to Busch Gardens.
Last month we were there. No, Busch Gardens we had been going to because that place is soups affordable.
Yeah, soups affords. But like the beach. We never went to the beach there.
Well, we didn't go to the beach in Florida because when we lived in Hawaii, Dexter got stung by a jellyfish and it scared him away from the water
for a long time until we went to Hawaii where he got stung by a jellyfish.
Stung by a motherfucking jellyfish.
The only cruise I know that has been stung.
He's the only person I know who's been stung one time at a time.
Let alone
many.
Literally.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, Krena crazy, which is what we call Rambo stars.
Are you Krena crazy?
Yeah, we're back. Obviously, we skipped a week last week, and we were going to. Originally, we're like, what movie are we going to talk about?
What movie do you watch when you go on a Hawaii vacation?
We're like, what exists? Like, so it was like Forgetting Sarah Marshall. That's a good movie.
It's in Hawaii. That's very appropriate.
Maybe 50 First Dates, but I'm not a Adam Sandler fan. So like
any island movie, probably. We could have watched The Island.
Lilo and Stitch.
We could have watched Lilo and Stitch.
We could have done that.
Any vacation movie we could have watched.
It could have been our first Disney movie too, but we didn't.
We didn't. We could have watched anything that had to do with the ocean. We could have watched, what's the one where they open water?
Yeah, Sharknado.
could have done an ocean, or we could have done a jellyfish movie.
That's right. Oh, that would have been good.
Is
yeah.
there a jellyfish horror
I
movie?
don't know if there's a jellyfish horror movie.
Ooh, there should be.
Ooh, I feel like we should do that.
I just stumbled upon.
We'll go ahead and find ourselves a Hollywood cafe and write our screenplay.
Well, what do the cruises watch when they're on vacation in Hawaii? What defines their Hawaii vacation?
For those who don't know me and my hotel stance is, ever since I was a kid, the first thing I did when I went into a hotel room was turn on the TV to find the premium movie channel if they have one, HBO, Showtime, Cinemax. Turn it on, because those are movies I can't catch. Like, we didn't have cable at my house as a kid. So it's like, we're a hotel, let's find out where all those premium channels are. And so, in the hotel, I just have it on constantly, the TV on constantly, which I'm sorry if it stresses you out. That
feels like a very dad thing to do, to go in and just turn on the TV while they're waiting for everybody else to get ready to do whatever they're going to go do.
And so we're on Oahu, and it's morning. Dexter's like getting up out of bed. You're getting ready. It's like
it was barely morning still. Dexter knows how to sleep in. That's what he knows how to do real well.
And turning on HBO. What's on HBO? The movie Goodfellas, which is a great morning movie.
Sure, start your day.
And so I start watching it, waiting for Chelsea to get ready, waiting for Dexter to wake up. And I noticed that Dexter has started watching the movie with me. And then so he and I are watching the movie. Chelsea's ready to go. and we're both like, Dexter and I are like inching towards the door, but we're still like watching. And like, Dexter, put your clothes on.
Let's go. We're 3,000 miles from home or some number.
And it was at that moment that I was like, okay, Dexter wants to watch this movie. I want to finish watching the movie. Let's make this the movie that we cover next week.
Sure, why not?
And so that's what we did. The movie that we're covering this week is Goodfellas.
That's right. It's a great movie.
And one of the big things that happens in this movie is a whole bunch of drugs, mostly towards the end of the movie. But so for our charity this week, we are going with Shatterproof. Shatterproof is a national nonprofit organization dedicated to reversing the addiction crisis in the United States. Shatterproof.org. Chelsea, I didn't really think about what number we should put.
Ooh, that's a really good question.
Yeah. We could do a couple of different things. I think like some of the big
ones. How much money did we spend while we were in Hawaii? Let's match it.
Oh no. It was a free trip. Timeshare. Yeah, let's just do this. How many movies has Martin Scorsese directed?
Oh, okay. I will Google that.
So we will, as we're looking that up.
What if it's like 200?
Let's go with main movies. How about movies that he's won Oscars for?
Oh, there's only one. Oh no.
Woo! So we're donating $1 to Shatterproof.org.
He directed. ChatGPT says.
We're gonna go with whatever ChatGPT says.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous.
Just because it's easy.
26 feature-length narrative films.
Okay, so let's go $26. $26 for really. I'm good with that because this is the first movie that I remember having watched from Scorsese. And so like maybe I didn't even realize it was him.
Before you knew Scorsese was Scorsese.
Yeah.
Spell Scorsese.
Scorcese.
It's S-E-S-E, I think.
Oh, S-E-S-E?
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, I spelled it wrong in the thingamajig. So.
Oh no, you did?
I did. Yeah.
Oh no.
Don't pay attention to that.
Goodfellas is spelled right.
Spelled it wrong. And so, but go down in the comments and make fun of me at whatever this timestamp is.
Scorsese. Brandon's clearly not Italian.
Yeah, and because Goodfellas wasn't important enough to me to ever remember that S.
Wasn't his first movie, but it was a good one.
It was a good one.
I don't know what his first one was. Was it Mean Streets?
It might have been Mean Streets. Yeah. With who was in Mean Streets?
Was
the guy who does the pimp and Taxi Driver, right?
What?
Mr. White in Tarantino.
Mr. White, Tim Roth.
No,
Harvey Keitel.
Harvey Keitel. Was it Keitel in Mean Streets?
It's very possible. Mean Streets has Harvey Keitel and Robert De Niro.
Yeah. Okay.
And then other people.
Yep. Okay. So Harvey Keitel, just to make sure that he was in that, and I'm not lying about one thing in this.
$26 hairs to Shatterproof.
Yes. Shatterproof.org. Head over there. Let's help support reversing drug addiction, which Henry Hill was afflicted by, which maybe that's why he got caught, because he was all...
It seems to me he was a pretty good businessman before he stuck his nose in the snow. You know what I mean?
Stuck his nose in the wrong business. Am I right?
You're right. Right? You're right. And you're right.
Okay. And then...
Speaking of addiction...
Yeah, so we have to have a cocktail, but it's a big story about Italians, and there's a scene where Paul Sorvino and Ray Liotta, they're in prison, and Ray Liotta comes in with a bottle of wine, and he's like, "Oh, you have the red? Oh, you have white too? Okay, well, we don't have any red wine, but we do have white wine.
I just finished it last night,
and so
sorry." People.
And so we have a bit of white wine, some Pinot Grigio.
This is actually might be a Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh, a Sauvignon Blanc. So we're doing as the Italians in Goodfellas do, and we're drinking some wine, some
From
vino.
France.
From France. Oh, yeah.
This is called The Cruises Didn't Have a Drink Ready, but we had wine in the house.
Yeah.
Make it work. Make it work.
Make it work and be prejudiced. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. We.
If I can keep from slipping into an Italian accent this whole podcast, then we will have succeeded.
It's me.
Oh, that's
Liotta.
You could. Oh God. Oh no. You've chose the one dead person.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh damn it. All right. Well, let's go. Let's get into it. So, Goodfellas, Martin Scorsese.
I don't think this movie is PG-13.
I don't think it is.
Oh, I thought
it came out in 1990.
It's a pretty serious R.
You know what other movie came out in 1990?
Tell me.
It's another gangster movie.
Dangerous Minds with Michelle Pfeiffer. Coolio sings the song.
Okay, mafia movie.
Oh. But if that movie came out in 1990, I don't think that's true. Another mafia movie. Casino.
Tell you what, no, because Casino is by
another Scorsese movie.
Yeah, but it won the Academy Award.
My Cousin Vinny.
No.
Oh.
No. It's The Godfather Part 3.
Oh.
Yeah. Which isn't a bad movie. Everyone gives Sofia Coppola crap for being a bad actress, which is not a great actress. But
that's not her gift. That's okay.
That's not her gift. It's okay, but it's not a bad movie to close out the trilogy. But anyway, Academy Award winning. I don't know about that. Not compared to Goodfellas anyway.
Goodfellas only won one Academy Award, and it was for Best Supporting Actor.
For Joe Pesci?
Yeah, for Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
All the big stars in this movie, and only like 4 awards between all of them.
Yeah, in the only movie that Scorsese won for Best Picture or Best Director?
Best Director.
Was
The Departed.
The Departed, yeah. That's right. That's right. For a second I thought it was like his horror Shutter Island. For a second yeah, I do too. But anyway,
he didn't win for Killers of a Flower Moon. I don't
think so.
Somebody won.
Yeah, probably
the actress, the main actress in it.
Yeah.
And then Robert De Niro's only won 2 Oscars. He won for Godfather 2 and for Raging Bull. And then Joe Pesci won the other one. So that's 4 Oscars between all those people. Ray Liotta, I don't even think he's ever been nominated.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not even for Cocaine Bear.
Not even for Operation Dumbo Drop.
Yeah, not even for Copland.
I need to watch that movie again. And I say that every time you say the movie Copland, I say, I need to watch that movie again. Yeah. Because I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, and De Niro didn't win for Heat either.
Nope, didn't.
No.
Didn't win for a lot of things. And he's been in over 120 films.
Damn.
Across 6 decades, and he has 2 Oscars.
Your favorite De Niro movie? Go.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's really good at Goodfellas. I really he's in A Bronx Tale, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm not. Sometimes the movies all kind of start to blend together.
Analyze that.
not analyze this.
No, Analyze That.
Analyze
the
That.
sequel to Analyze This.
I like him in King of Comedy.
Oh yeah, he is really good in King of Comedy.
But I really like him in Goodfellas. It might be my favorite De Niro, just because it's maybe just because that one's off the top of my head. But I'm just starting to watch Heat, so we'll see how what I think of that one.
Yeah, I like him in The Joker.
I do too.
Yeah, he plays that talk show host really, really well.
He does.
Even though he gets shot in the face.
He's a good guy.
That's what you get. Now let's go to Joe Pesci, right?
Okay.
Joe Pesci, he's been in like 2 movies, My Cousin Vinny and this one.
He recorded an album in 1968. I think a lot of people know that about him. Little Joe sure can sing.
Oh, so that was like I didn't.
Probably a novelty album, but that's when he was young. And then he recorded another album in 1998, a rap album under the name Vincent LaGuardia Gambino, after his My Cousin Vinny character.
That's awesome.
But that whole bit with him, you think I'm funny? I'm here to amuse you. I'm like a clown to you. How am I funny? That's all improvised, apparently. And that's based on a story that Pesci knew that really happened to him when he told a mobster that he was funny. And then the mobster did not take it well. And then, so he like retold this story and he said, just tell it, the 2 of you improvise this scene. And they did.
That is a iconic and really good scene.
It is.
Because it's the first time that if you're watching it for the first time, I may want to ask Dexter about this, right? Like that scene, that they're friends when they're kids, they work together as kids and sticking up the cigarette trucks. But this is the first scene that you see with them together interacting in like a social situation. And all of a sudden, oh shit, what's happening here? Right.
And you don't really know how cuckoo Tommy is yet, right. Joe Pesci's character.
Yeah.
And so he's still unpredictable to you for some reason.
And the switch between just everyone laughing and all of a sudden dead quiet, so much tension with one guy in the back being like, no, it's fine, Tommy. He's like, no, Henry's a big boy. He can talk for himself. How am I funny?
I know. And then Henry says something. The part I like when he says, and he says, no, I don't know. You said it. I didn't say it. You said it. And I'm like, I'm gonna just say that to people when they go, like, no, I didn't know.
That's so it's so good. It's such good tension.
It really is.
Even though it's not real tension.
But I guess it kind of was because they didn't know where they were going with that scene. So maybe that's where the real tension comes from. That they're like, when is this scene going to be over? And then Ray Liotta is the one that finally goes, Tommy.
Yeah. I almost had him. He is a great Joe Pesci. Of course, My Cousin Vinny. Love. It's a cruise. My dad,
so good.
My brother, love that movie. That's a movie we should talk about.
I was just gonna say that
someday. And of course, he is one of the burglars in Home Alone 2.
Obviously.
Which probably Lauren and Robert would be like, that's our favorite Joe Pesci character. He's also in Casino, the other. So he's been in at least 3 Scorsese movies that I know.
I would say
this one, Goodfellas, Casino, and then The Irishman, which was on Netflix, direct to Netflix. And it was like a 3-hour movie, and people are like, this movie's too long. But yeah,
I ain't seen it.
Yeah, but it was and it was also he was playing right alongside Robert De Niro in that as well. So
that's why a lot of those time, like a lot of their movies kind of, for me anyway, because I don't watch them often enough, I guess they all started to meld. As in like, there's like a core group of guys. They're all in it somehow together. Just how like there were no less than like 10 actors from the movie that went on to be in The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Sopranos.
Yeah. And they do blend together. So like in Casino, Joe Pesci dies. I'm like, wait, does he die? Is that how he dies in Casino, or is that how he dies in Goodfellas? Like I couldn't remember how he, and I was like, okay, I remember now.
Oh, my dad was trying to think of some movie the other day, some mobster movie with Joe Pesci, and he's burying a body in his underwear in the woods. And I'm like, well, let's see. He buries the body in Goodfellas, but he's not in his underwear. So I don't know which movie it is that he's burying a body while he's in his underwear.
Is he being buried?
I don't, that's not the way my dad was describing.
Okay, if he's being buried in his underwear, that would be Casino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what, see, they melded together for him as well.
It's not a forest. It's basically like a cornfield.
Yes. Okay. He said, what's the one with the cornfield?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you're thinking of Godfather. Take the gun, leave the cannoli. And then
yeah,
all like 6 degrees of separation between some of these mafia mobster movies.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say, mobster or mafia? Do you say the mob or do you say the mafia?
I said gangster movie. But gangster movie is probably more like Untouchables and like the movie like Dick Tracy, those types of movies in like the 20s and 30s.
Oh, okay, I see.
That probably is more gangster. But I would say mafia movies.
You said Untouchables and I was like, okay. And then you said Dick Tracy and I lit up. Like, I know that movie.
Yeah.
Very refined movie palette.
Yeah, Dick Tracy, another Al Pacino movie.
Yeah. Another Al Pacino movie, as if he's in Goodfellas. He's not.
He's not. But
we were just watching him in Heat.
Yeah, and he was in Godfather. So, okay. So then Ray Liotta.
Yes.
Ray Liotta. This is we talked about
like, he's been in Blow. He's been in Cocaine Bear. He was in
Blow?
He's the dad. He's Johnny Depp's dad.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then he's in this movie. Like, he's in a lot of cocaine movies. That's kind of strange.
Did he just like cocaine?
Maybe he just liked, like, he was really good at pretending to like cocaine. Maybe that was his gift.
He's going through like Variety through like the audition, whatever.
Any cocaine parts open?
Let's see. Cocaine. Yep. I'll do that
on
one.
The back of his resume, like on the back of his headshots, lists all his special skills, like pretending to snort cocaine.
Yeah, he's like his headshots on the back of them is actually like a small little packet,
of
cocaine.
Baggie.
Yeah, like just so you know,
I cut it with quinine. I learned that in Goodfellas.
Oh damn.
Paying attention, so when I have to get into the business.
Is that what's in tonic water?
That's what I thought. And still think.
Okay, we didn't actually confirm it.
No,
we both think.
But
that.
I had that thought. It's the thing that makes tonic water like glow in the dark, isn't it?
Yeah,
or glow in black light or something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh man,
look at us.
This is full of information that is probably all wrong.
All right, favorite Ray Liotta movie.
Well, I really like Karina. The movie where he and Whoopi Goldberg get together, and then their daughter is played by, I can't think of her name now, but she's the cute little girl in Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, okay.
But she's a little girl in Karina, and it takes place in like the 50s or 60s during segregation. And so Whoopi Goldberg is the housekeeper, and then Ray Liotta is single dad, and then they fall in love.
Oh, how do you feel about Ray Liotta as an actor?
He's kind of one note. I feel bad because I always enjoy him.
Yeah.
The one note that he has, although he has a different a little bit of a different note in Field of Dreams.
That's true. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But he still does do his laugh in it.
Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Plays Shoeless Joe Jackson, and he still tells her, we told him to get stuffed. He does his crazy Ray Liotta laugh.
Yeah, like his it doesn't feel like a real laugh, Ray Liotta. It feels like
he's got an iconic iconic laugh. Beautiful eyes.
Yes, yeah.
And I like the way he says Karen. He says it like 70 times.
Karen
in Goodfellas, and every time he said it made me want to laugh. Or like, Karen.
Come on, Karen. How do you like it, Karen? The kid they got to play young Henry Hill. Like I'm glad they had
a good match.
Really good match. Like in those eyes. Like Ray Liotta had such beautiful eyes.
Mhm.
And I don't say that about men lightly.
They were a beautiful shade of blue.
Gorgeous. Like, they're just so, the way his face is and those eyes just like peering out of him, like it feels like a weird match a little bit.
Yeah, because his eyes are so they're deep set, or
yeah, it makes him look it makes him look crazy. And then like when he's like being strung out on like coke later on in the movie, it's like it's even worse, where it's like, God, you're still handsome, but
but then they do the red rim eyelids, and then and bloodshot blue eyes.
The contrast, yeah. So that it's good on the makeup department too. So, yeah, and then of course we're talking about Goodfellas, but then we have Mrs. Karen Hill.
Yeah, Lorraine Bracco.
Yeah, who
no one talks about her very much.
No, yeah, they don't. I mean, even the movie image is the three men. Lorraine Bracco is not mentioned at all. She's not even there. There's no picture of her. No, she's gorgeous.
This is Goodfellas.
Yeah, not good mob wives, but the story is just as much hers as it ends up being Henry's.
Yeah, but I don't think she has in the book that the movie is based on, I don't think she has as like narrative a part as she does in the movie, where she has like her own voiceover she does.
Yeah, tell us about Miss Bracco.
So her U.S. breakthrough movie, because she did a lot of French movies. She grew up in France, and so she did a lot of French movies, and she speaks French, and she used to like dub French movies or English movies into French or something like that. But then her U.S. breakthrough was this movie called Someone to Watch Over Me, and it was directed by Ridley Scott. You know that movie?
I know Ridley Scott.
I know you know Ridley Scott.
Gladiator 2.
But then of course she went on to The Sopranos. She's Tony Soprano. I want to say Sopranos. The Sopranos. Tony Soprano's therapist.
Oh, for some reason that never clicked to me that she was his therapist. It never clicked as many times as I watched that show.
Have you seen that show a bunch?
Nope. But I watched you watching it, and you're so beautiful.
Oh, stop. Stop. No. She also was in another one of my favorite movies, Radio Flyer. She's the mom in Radio Flyer. I love that movie.
Yeah, that's the one where there's a field and there's dreams, right?
Close. There's a radio that flies. That's what I thought you were going to say.
With Cuba Gooding Jr.?
Oh, you love to talk about that movie. You bring up the movie Radio more than anybody I've ever known in my whole life.
Even Cuba Gooding Jr. doesn't bring up Radio.
He doesn't bring it up. I'm sure of it. And then she was in Hackers. I don't remember who she was in Hackers. That's a kooky little flick.
Yeah, that is a kooky. That's the first time I saw what's her face?
Angelina Jolie.
I was like, oh, she's hot. And then I got sick of her.
And then who's the guy that's in it?
Not Ethan Embry. Jom.
Yep. It's Jom.
Yeah, and then the guy who is in Short Circuit 2, right?
Fisher Stevens.
Fisher Stevens. Yeah, I think he's the villainous hacker.
Johnny. And then he was with Angelina Jolie for a while. That's the guy we're trying to think of. Johnny. Yep. I want to call him like Johnny Blue.
Johnny Goodfella. Johnny Law. Actually, no. Is this like a three name?
It might be
Johnny Lee Miller.
Oh yeah, it is Johnny Lee Miller.
All right,
good job. Oh, you guys heard that happen in real time. It's pretty impressive.
Johnny Law.
That got you there, Johnny Law.
Johnny Law, and then the three.
Yeah, it's like Johnny Law Smith.
Johnny Lee Miller. Yeah, that's right.
Let's see who else. Who did we not talk about? Oh, I did want to tell you that good old Bobby De Niro used to be called Bobby Milk when he was growing up. Like what? Because he was so white. That was my cute fact about him.
So he's an Irishman in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what his ethnicity is? Like, you don't have to look it up.
Well, now I want to know. De Niro sounds
because he's
Italian.
Because he's also the titular Irishman in Scorsese's movie, The Irishman.
He's born in New York City, New York.
Mm-hmm.
So his paternal grandfather was of Italian descent. His other ancestry is Irish, English, Dutch, German, French.
All right.
Just European, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so he's got some Italian. So he's more like Henry, where like he's half Italian because his mother's from Sicily, and then his dad is Irish. So, but that's why he couldn't be a made man.
I couldn't remember when we were watching the movie this last time if what's the name of Robert De Niro's character? Jimmy Conway.
Jimmy the Gent.
Spoilers, when they have Tommy whacked, I couldn't remember if Jimmy knew that was going to happen and he was kind of behind it or not. I was trying to remember, and then he cries so much in the phone booth after that. I'm like, okay, I don't think he knew that was going to happen. I think he really was upset. I couldn't remember if he had something to do with Joe Pesci's death or not up until that moment.
Yeah.
Did you remember that he was actually like legit sad that Tommy died?
Yeah. I do remember that. And like in the voiceover from Ray Liotta leading up to it, right? He's talking about like everything is like hopeful. It's like, yeah, Tommy's going to go in there. He's going to be made. And I'm half Italian, so I can never be that because they need to be able to trace your family through Italy. And then Jimmy is Irish, so he doesn't count. And so that whole narration's going on as Jimmy's like, "Ooh, bubbly," and the narration is like, basically, he gets made, and though we can't get made, like we are part of his crew.
Yeah,
we are made essentially because of him. And then he gets whacked, and that's when Jimmy is really upset.
All because he killed Billy Bats.
Go
get your shoe shine box.
Get your shine box.
Sorry, you're right. Get your shine box. You fucking mutt. You. Joe Pesci loses his shit like the best I've ever heard. I can't not listen to it. I could listen to it forever.
It's so good when
I
he's
love
just
the way
through.
he loses his mind.
Yeah, no, it's I'm sorry too.
He talks so fast to it. Even when he's talking to his mom, they're all sitting around having dinner at the table, and he just like picks up the big, huge like butcher knife. He's like, "I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna take this with me. Don't worry about it." The deer, we hit a deer, and it's got his paw caught in the front. You have to hack it off. You wouldn't like it.
Is it a paw? Is it a paw? That's a. And De Niro's like, "That's a hoof."
It's
okay.
So
okay.
fast.
And like that scene is so fun.
Darling.
They've got Billy Bats not quite dead in the trunk. They're taking him to go bury him because they think he's dead. It turns out he's not dead, but then like the mom, played by Scorsese's mom, is like pulls up a painting that she had made with an old man in a boat with a dog looking one way, a dog looking the other way,
and they're all just commenting on.
And he's like, "Yeah, hey, I like how the dog's looking this way and this other dog's looking that way." She's like, "It's west and east. What is it?"
Yeah, what do you want? It's west. It's one's going east, one's going west. So what?
Hey, I like this guy's hair. Hey, it reminds me of someone we know.
Were they talking about? Do you think they were talking about Martin Scorsese, like in real life? That we're just sitting around the table joking about it, and they just left it in?
Oh, I don't think
when they said that guy looks like someone we know, he sure does, without the beard or something.
I don't think he had was as gray at that point in time. I mean, in the course of the movie, they're talking about Billy Bats, who's in the trunk at the time.
Oh, that never dawned on me. I was just like, who are they talking about? It reminds me of someone that we know.
Yeah, they're talking about Billy Bats of having the gray hair and being. So they're laughing about like
even more
they're
hilarious.
about to kill somebody and or like bury him and like he's in her trunk. That's right. How funny. That's why they're like laughing, and Henry is just kind of like there being quiet. You don't talk a lot, do you?
I love the little anecdote that the mom tells about, why don't you talk some more? Why they're talking to this guy? Why don't you say something? Why don't you say something? You never say anything. You're so quiet. And then he says something, and it's about his private life. And the wife says, "Why do you talk so much?"
And then she's like, it sounds better in Italian.
She's so cute when she's telling that story.
Yeah. As far as your relationship with this movie, do you remember like
the first time I saw it or
first
something?
first time you seen it, or
You
like,
always ask me to remember things.
okay, what about how you feel?
You think that you would remember that I don't remember things very well.
I don't remember the first time I've seen this movie either, but like, how does this movie stick with you in your mind as far as like when Goodfellas comes up? What are the things that
I
you
think
feel
of
about
that. I think of I'm a clown. I'm here to amuse you, because I remember that they. Do you remember when they did Animaniacs and they had the 3 pigeons?
Yeah,
and they were
Good
all
Feathers.
Good Feathers. Thank you. And they like did a little take on that scene, and so I actually think of that when I think of Goodfellas. I think of those guys and those pigeons.
I might have seen, no, for 100%. I saw Good Feathers before I ever knew that Goodfellas was.
Yeah, that has to be true for me too.
I knew of it. I just had not seen it. I had not watched it. So much so that, when pop culture, they get quotes wrong because they're referencing stuff, and then like it just becomes like, yeah, this is how it is. This is how
Right.
it is. I
Like
always
the Luke, I am your father thing.
yeah. I always want, as far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a good fella.
Mm-hmm.
That's always what I thought it was because of Animaniacs, because he always says, as far back as I can remember, I always want to be a good feather.
I thought it was Goodfella too.
Mm-hmm. And so as far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Yeah. I just realized that when we watched it 2 days ago. What we didn't say before was that because we didn't have time to finish it at the hotel, we like purposely made it okay. Well, we're gonna watch Goodfellas when we get home, and even though Dexter had seen it from partway through, he was like, "I could watch it again. I'll rewatch those parts again." I'm like, he is really into this movie.
Yeah.
What is the draw? I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder as well, and I'm looking forward to talking to him about it.
Curious to ask him what he thought about it. And those certain parts when everyone's getting whacked, especially when Tommy gets whacked, and then Dexter's seeing it for the first time, like, what? And I'm like, I know.
Yeah. And the he was like when the one dude was in like the freezer.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh,
why'd he have to die?
Why did he have to die?"
I kind of thought the same thing.
Yeah, when he saw like the man, the one guy who bought a caddy, the pink Cadillac.
Oh yeah.
And him and his wife are dead in there. He's like, "Oh."
Yeah, the whole like, I mean, I guess it's supposed to be a sad scene because they're playing kind of sad music. They're famously playing the piano part to Layla.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess that is kind of a sad, melancholy song, but I never really watched that scene with sadness until I watched it with Dexter, where he was it was a montage. Every time a new dead person showed up, "Aw,
Yeah.
aw, oh no."
He didn't say it for Frenchie and the other guy in the dump truck, but he probably
I don't think he recognized that that's who that was.
Yeah, yeah. But the one guy who bought his wife or girlfriend the mink coat.
Yeah.
Like that was like
the guy that was always speaking Italian.
The guy who he helped kill Maury.
Yeah.
Is like,
wait.
So
I said yes, and now I'm trying to remember.
So he's driving.
Maury's the wig guy.
Maury's the wig guy.
Oh, that's right.
He's
and
driving the car.
He gets in the car to drive it away, and he's like, "I gotta warm it up."
Yeah, and I think Dexter was sad about Maury dying too, because like, oh, like
it's just annoying.
He's annoying, but he's a friend of everybody.
He really did deserve his share of the money. Yeah. But he was just busting balls. He's just busting balls.
He's just busting my balls. It's what Maury does that. Maury busts balls. But Dexter's also really worried about Lorraine Bracco in the scene where Jimmy is asking about Henry and being like,
gives her a couple thousand.
Like, hey, while you're here, why don't you go around the corner, pick up some dresses?
Yeah.
Pick out a couple dresses. She's like, okay. She walks out. She like starts walking down the hill. He's like, yeah, over there. And Dexter's like, oh no.
I know.
Oh no. And like, yeah, right around the corner. Right there it is.
Do you think he was really gonna have her whacked?
I don't know.
Do you think that was made clear there, or do you think they left it kind of ambiguous because she just kind of sees like shadowy? They're like moving some furniture in this empty storeroom.
I think it was meant to be ambiguous because she went there being like, everything is fine. Jimmy's our friend. And then, you know, like they're not going to go after me. They're after Henry. And then at first, even with the dresses, she started walking up the stairs. And he's like, no, I've got a place around the corner that you can go. And so when she starts walking and then it starts being fishy to her, she starts getting paranoid. She doesn't even want to risk it. Like it's scary to her at that point in time. There's nothing clear that says she's going to get whacked.
I was just wondering if maybe I was missing something.
No, it's shady as fuck is what it was. So yeah, but Dexter was like, oh God, when she got in the car and peeled off.
Felt the tension. Ask him about that.
So then the scene where then they're going to go into witness protection.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who's interviewing them is really just like kind of blunt and kind of an asshole.
I know. I love it.
That is, I told you this.
Karen.
I think I told you this last night, but he's the actual guy who put the real Henry Hill into the witness protection program.
Okay. I was wondering if he was the guy who co-wrote the book.
Oh, Nick Pileggi.
Yeah.
Pileggi, or
I would say Pileggi, but
yeah.
I don't know how to.
But and if that's wrong, somebody correct me in the comments or correct me later, Chelsea.
No, I mean, that's what I thought when you're like, that guy really, and then before you even finished your sentence, I thought you were gonna say that was the guy that wrote the book.
Yeah.
And then when you're like, that's the real guy who put them into WITSEC. And then
yeah. In like just the way he delivers some of those lines of like, you know, quite frankly, we don't care if you come.
Yeah, we don't care if you come or not.
Yeah, we're not here for you. We're here for him.
When he says,
it's, you know, that's the truth. Henry Hill, please, I hope nobody kills me for this. He's a piece of shit.
He's dead.
Okay. In the end of the movie, like the first thing he gets told when he gets booked for the first time, goes to trial, is 2 rules: keep your mouth shut and don't rat on your friends.
He's trying to save his family.
I don't even feel like he's trying to save his family
himself.
He's trying to save himself. And the thing is, he turning in Jimmy, okay, right? Like all the drug stuff, he knew Jimmy was part of all that drug stuff. That's how Jimmy was getting paid. He was giving all this money to Jimmy too. Like he was part of the deal. Turning in Paulie,
yeah,
that's the part,
that
like
kind of sucks
this time around, because when he gets pinched for all the cocaine stuff, the drug running out of Pittsburgh, and then he goes to Paulie. He's like, Paulie, I'm sorry. And Paulie earlier is like, do not get caught up in this drug stuff. Leave it out. He's like, I'm not going to, Paulie. And then he gets pinched for it later. And so he goes and he's crying to Paulie, and Paulie gives him $3,100 and is like, now I got to turn my back on you. He's still helping him out.
I know. And we're like, what a good guy, that Paulie, but he was the head of the mafia. He was the head of, he was the one giving the orders, really.
Yeah. But like, it didn't feel like Paulie was going to actually do anything to Henry. It was like, look, like, here's this money. I'm going to help you a little bit, but I'm not going to help you anymore. And Tootie's in that as Henry's leaving the restaurant, all these people are like, they're all turning their back on him.
Oh yeah.
He didn't have to turn in Paulie.
I know.
That's it. Jimmy, yes. Jimmy was the one who's going to fucking kill him. That's my opinion.
But I think they're all dead now.
Yeah.
Minus, I didn't hear. I was like trying to see like what's going on now. What's the update? Because the movie made in '90s. All that stuff took place. I don't know. Like it started in the '70s.
Yeah, and Jimmy was supposed to like be eligible for parole in like 2004.
But no, it didn't start in the '70s. It started in the
50s, and then the 60s.
But in the '70s is when it like it opens with Billy Bat in the. So that's in the '70s. So then this movie's made 20 years later. So then it's like gives a little update at the end, who's in jail and who's not in jail or whatever. And so I was like, now what's happening 36 years later? And I'm like, of course they're all dead. Chelsea. Oh my God.
Of course they're all dead. I mean,
Except for the wife, maybe.
Except, yeah. And their ilk.
The kittens.
Yeah.
I guess they have a bigger, like they're more in the book. The kids are more prevalent. Prominent.
Prevalent. A P word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because they're. Are you going to try to read the book?
I kind of want to.
Yeah, it's same thing. Like I wanted to read Godfather, and I just it's like I want to read Exorcist. I want to read Godfather. I want to read Exorcist 3.
We have The Exorcist.
I know. I just never.
I'm gonna listen to it. Then it'll get done a lot faster.
It counts.
I can do two things at once.
It counts as reading. It affects the same parts of your brain. They say.
I never feel. I feel like a liar when I say I'm reading a book right now, or I just read a book and I listened to it. So I always clarify to people. Like I just read a book. I just read that, or I listened to it because I don't want them to think that I'm a poser about reading.
Because you do like reading.
I do,
but it's easier to just listen to it in the background. I
just don't have the time to sit and read and not be doing anything else at the same time. So
Yep. Let's see. There's a thing I wanted to bring up about Goodfellas.
Michael Imperioli.
Who's that?
Spider. Poor Spider.
Poor Spider.
I think Dexter. Sorry, I just choked on my spit. Dexter was sad when Spider died too. Like that one is a really sad death.
Yeah, that's a needless. Go fuck yourself, Tommy.
I know, and then everyone's like, look at him go.
Oh, you gonna let him get away with that? You gonna let him get away with that? And then he gets shot. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I know. We were just making fun of you.
Come on, we're busting your balls. Oh, that's what I was going. Like, there's a couple of really good one shots in the movie, right?
Long takes.
I mean, Scorsese, the cinematography that he has, like, he is a really good director. I do love The Departed. I'm glad he got an Oscar finally. But like this movie,
is The Departed the one with Jack Nicholson?
Yes.
Okay.
Based off of another.
And
Japanese
Matt Damon
movie,
or whatever.
Infernal Affairs is what it's based off of.
Affairs. It sounds like
Infernal Affairs.
What I said.
Not internal.
I said Infernal Affairs.
Infernal Affairs. Yeah, right. Like what I said.
It sounds like a porno.
But anyway, like I think this was a better movie than Godfather 3. But like some of the takes in this, like the first one shot is like going through introducing all of the different like mobsters, like Jimmy 2 times. He got his nickname because he says things 2 times. Get the papers.
Frankie no-nos.
and like as he introduces them, each one of them like says something, says something to the camera. Like that's a nice little one shot right there. That's cool.
I wonder how long that one goes, because it feels like it goes a pretty long time.
Yeah,
there's just not as much movement because everybody's sitting in their stools and the camera's moving around them.
Yeah. The more impressive one obviously is the one that like all film school majors probably talk about, which is walking through the Copacabana, where Henry and Karen he takes her on the first date through the Copacabana, through like downstairs, through the kitchen, going through this labyrinth of all these types of things.
I was trying to keep track. I'm like, how do the actors even remember which direction to go? Maybe there were arrows on the floor.
Maybe, yeah. But you have Ray Liotta, Lorraine Bracco. You have all the extras that are doing their stuff.
Yeah.
You have the chefs, you have the sous chefs, you have the bouncers, you have just random people, right? And there's people like as the characters like walk away from the camera. Then you have a chef coming in with a pot and pan, like in the front, right? In between the camera and them.
I like the part where like right when they get into the main dining area and then hands to the guy carrying the table. He's like rushing the table over to put it right in the front row. And they set up the table so fast. And it's like someone sets the table down, tablecloth, someone sets the candle down. There's like 4 people on it just to get this table set up. And then and everybody in the Copacabana.
And then they sit down. As soon as they sit down, Henry and Karen, then like the waiter comes over. He's like, this wine is from these people over there. The camera pans over, it looks over, and then like one of the gangsters like, like, oh, thanks. Turns back, but then the camera pans over to Henny Youngman. And it was like, then he's doing some one-liners, and he does like a one-liner or two, and then that's when the scene ends.
Yeah.
And like there's so much stuff going on.
So much.
There's like
I would be curious how many takes that took.
There's like 5 different scenes that happen in that one shot.
I think it's over 3 minutes long, I would say.
It's massively impressive.
Yeah, really.
I should if I ever do, my
if you hold a film class,
my film class, I'll use that as my one shot instead of True Detective, which is still is an equally impressive,
very impressive
shot. So
yeah, I love a long take.
Yeah, I always say one shot, but a long take. Yeah, long shot. Don't miss your chance to blow. Opportunity once in a lifetime. All right, so
we should mention real quick that Samuel L. Jackson's in this movie.
We should mention it. Yeah, let's do it.
Was this his first movie?
I think it might have been. That might be something to look up.
I will.
Has he been in any other Scorsese movies? I don't know if he has.
In Mean Streets, what?
No. Well, it's like Jeff Goldblum's first movie was Death Wish with Charles Bronson.
Was he one of the bad guys?
He was, yeah.
Oh,
I wish I was dead. Death Wish 37.
Okay, most people first noticed him in 1989 in Do the Right Thing.
Okay.
But then Goodfellas was 90, yeah. But his first film was actually in 1972. And then 94 was Pulp Fiction. Okay. So that's weird that like this movie was 1990 and then Pulp Fiction was just 4 years later. And by 94, he seemed like one of the biggest stars on the planet.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then he was Shaft. And then
he was.
Then did nothing after that.
It was Nick Fury.
Mm-hmm. He was on Planes with Snakes.
Going
back to that. Yeah. Anyway, so he's
a very young Samuel L.
Yeah, what was his name? I forget his name in this movie. Stax. Yeah, Stax is crazy. And
Stax dies.
He dies.
Stax gets whacked.
What I do like about this movie, and it's a sad thing to like about it, is just how, and Henry talks about this, just how it's not like normally a big what to do about killing somebody.
So matter of fact.
Yeah, it's just like, hey,
whack that guy.
Yeah, go get me coffee. Make some coffee. Hey, Stax. Yeah, bah.
And then you hear Dexter. Aww.
Yeah. They're like, all right, yeah. Hey, what are you doing? Finish making that coffee. Oh,
get that coffee to go. Let's go. And then he starts bringing it with him. I was just kidding. Put it down. It's a joke.
The matter of factness about it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's visceral and just the kind of the brutality of it is fascinating and entertaining, which does make me feel like a bit of a sicko.
Yeah, a sycophant. I don't know. I don't know what that word means. But Scorsese has done a lot of that type of stuff. We talk about Casino. We talk about Mean Streets. We talk about Taxi Driver. King of Comedy. That's kind of a different grit. You know, that's about a guy who wants to be famous.
I didn't know that was a Scorsese movie.
Let's see. Shutter Island. That's a little bit different. Then he goes like to The Departed, which is not mafia really, but there's still mob.
Yeah, that's definitely a gangster type.
Irishman. Flowers of the Killing.
What do you call it? A crime family or something.
Killer of the Flower.
Killers of a Flower Moon.
That's right. Killers of the Flower Moon.
That was a tough one. Oof.
Yeah, that's a tough movie to watch. That's not a mob movie.
No.
But yeah, and then what was the one where it's a love letter to film, and I have not seen it, but it's the animated one that he has.
What?
Scorsese
animated film.
Yeah. Once it comes up, you're gonna be like, oh yeah,
Troll in Central Park. No. Kundun?
No, not Kundun.
Oh, it joked with me. My ChatGPT said, here, Kundun, the animated story. Nope, just kidding. The actual one is The Tales of Hoffman.
Tales of Hoffman. That's not the one I know either.
No, the real one, Hugo, is often mistaken for animated because of its heavy CGI, but it's actually live action. So
okay, heavy CGI, yeah, but still, like, it's quasi animated.
He did executive produce The Ant Bully.
Woo! Okay, let's leave that off of his
Allen?
filmography. He's like, take it off of my.
And he voiced a character in Shark Tale. And remember that fish that has really big eyebrows in Shark Tale?
Oh, is that him?
Yes, it is.
Anyway, final thoughts about Goodfellas, Chelsea.
I feel a little bit weird that, like, I wonder what people would say if they knew. Dexter watched it. He's 13. Is that old enough? I don't know. I guess we'll find out from him. But while we were watching it, I was like, okay, there's not a lot of sex in it, just a bunch of death. It's fine. Why are we so fine with that? I don't know.
There's not. I don't know if I see any actual boobs.
You barely see some side boob from Karen.
But there is that one scene where she's asking for shopping money, and then she's about to go down on him, and he's like, "Oh, all right,
right. Well, what's happening? What? Okay." And and we didn't have to explain that to Dexter, which I don't know how I feel about that now that we're to the point where I don't even have to explain anything anymore.
That's such a funny scene. And when, like, towards the end, when he's about to get busted, and he's like, the girl who's Pee-wee's friend.
Yeah, Sandy in the movie, but I can't think of her real name.
And she's like, all you want to do is get drugs and then fuck and then leave. He's like, no, look, I love you. I love you. And then so he puts the cocaine in the bag, and then he grabs it and then starts running and just starts
bolts for the door
and just starts laughing at her.
Yeah, he does. He just, like, right in her face. Debbie Mazar.
Yeah, okay.
That's that actress's name. She has beautiful eyes also.
Yeah, she does.
If she and Ray Liotta had a baby together, its eyes would be made of diamonds or something.
I thought you said they did. I was like, oh my gosh. That's
no, but Lorraine Bracco was with Harvey Keitel for a while. I know we talked about Harvey Keitel earlier. And then she was with Edward James Olmos.
Oh, really?
There
Admiral Adama.
Sorry, Commander Adama is that later? Wait, are you a commander first and then an admiral?
I don't know. In space?
In space, yes.
No one can tell your rank. I Goodfellas is such a good movie to watch. I love watching it. I love it's another comfort movie as far as, like, I could watch it over and over again.
You're the sicko. Let's go put this movie on and go to sleep.
Let's make love.
Just because if you wake up everyone's dying, it's not jarring because they're playing Layla. And so it's like we did a pretty good job at that.
Yeah, we did.
We started and stopped at the exact same time.
This was not practiced, everybody.
We don't just sit around like, let's do the thing.
Okay, we're gonna do Layla, right?
Do Layla in 3, 2, 1. That's my Layla impression.
Which, I mean, come on, Clapton, don't have sex with Harrison's wife.
No, let's not get into that.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right. Yeah. Final thoughts about Goodfellas before we move on.
Tired, but so glad that we watched this movie and glad that we got to talk about it, because I do like this movie. And when I mentioned it to my parents, my mom was like, I really like that movie. Kind of surprised me. It doesn't seem like my mom's kind of movie, but
she was like, is that the one where Pesci's in underwear in the cornfield?
That was my dad's question. They only like it when Pesci's in his underwear.
Yeah, that's why they really like Home Alone.
What?
Is he in his underwear in Home Alone? It feels like
he shouldn't be.
You should
Get out of that kid's house.
Hey, I'm in my underwear. I'm a burglar.
They call us the wet bandits. Ew.
Ew. Chelsea.
That's what they're called.
No. Get out of here, you dirty rat, or whatever it is.
You filthy animal.
That's right. All right. Well, before we leave, our charity, we're donating, what was it? What number do we say? 26?
Yep.
26 bucks to shatterproof.org.
Shatterproof.
Shatterproof. SHATTER.
Sounded like you were saying shadow.
ROOF. To help us get rid of those drugs, or reverse addiction, right? Drugs are fine.
Yeah, let's not ruin it for everybody.
It's the addiction. It's the addiction that really gets us.
We'll just help the people that can't help them.
And so go out there, do that, shatterproof.org. And last thoughts as we played the music, Chelsea.
You already asked me last thoughts.
Yeah, I know, but last night's as I'm playing the music.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3.
I'm so tired. Everybody take a deep breath.